I was lost in my head, looked around, there was no one there. I got out to breathe the fresh air. So how are you
Yeah.
doing? What's the weather there at the moment? It's getting spring here and
Well, I mean, like the thing specific about Réunion Island is that it's an island, so we don't have any winter or spring. It's only in any autumn either. It's either winter or spring, winter or summer. Sorry, but I mean, our winter is like 24 degrees, so it's not really winter. So yeah, I mean, for a guy from Finland, it's a smile. You know what I'm telling you? Like, our winter is 24 degrees. Be like, what?
yeah, yeah. Well, it's minus here, 20, 25 minus.
Wow. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
And we're getting towards the winter right now, and so it's the raining season. So you might heard some rain at some point because it's heavy rain right now. It's tropical rain, so
Yeah.
it suddenly is very very loud and
Ah.
but
I
yeah.
did my research, which mean I went to Wikipedia, so and
Yeah.
and they said I read about the rain season there, so it rains
Yeah.
quite a lot in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely. Definitely.
yeah.
It's we call it also the cyclone season. So from December till I would say end of April, beginning of May, but usually it's end of April. We might have some cyclones, meaning that if we have a cyclone coming up to the island, everything is shut down and we can't go out because it's dangerous. But we were lucky. Like this year, we didn't have any, just heavy
Yeah.
rain. So
So you
it's cool.
must have been witnessed quite heavy storms in your
Yeah,
life.
I mean, like when I was a kid specifically, but lately we didn't have like bigger stuff. I think that the biggest thing I've experienced, but I was a baby, is that like a storm hit my house, and so my house was like broken down, and so I still have like pictures, me in the crib and in the water. My parents took it because the water went in, and so I think it was like the craziest stuff,
Yeah.
but it's not as big right now.
But there is also a volcano, like a active
Yes,
volcano.
yes.
Yeah.
And actually, it's active right now. Like it's been active for 7 days now,
Ah,
and it's a pretty big thing too. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. That's.
It's beautiful.
I'm going from volcano to next to volcano because last person I talked to was in Iceland, so there.
Oh, wow.
So they have a
Okay.
volcano they're
Cool.
working at the moment. Actually, he can see it from his
Yeah,
balcony.
yeah.
From his balcony, he can see
What?
the glow. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Reunion Island is not too big. It's quite complex.
Yeah,
Com-
it's a small island, but I would say that there's around 900,000 people living right now on the island,
Mhm.
and at the same time, it's pretty small. But for me, because I was born there, and I've traveled a lot, but like I've always been there, and it's funny how like even if it's a small island, to me it seems really big. I
yeah,
don't know. I don't know why. Because there's so many mountains.
yeah, yeah.
There's so many different kind of climates. Like for instance, you be hanging out on the beach in the west of the island, and 1 hour later you can be in the mountains when it's freezing cold, and on the other time, like it's everything is, and that's one thing I love about my
Yeah,
island. Yeah.
that's perfect for like outdoor lives. I mean,
Definitely.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
Yes.
have any?
I mean, if you like outdoor life, yeah, definitely.
You do that a lot. You do hiking or in the mountains you jump with the what are, I watched some video. People were jumping with those parachutes from the mountains there.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Base jumping or what
Is
do you
it
call it?
paragliding? I
Yeah,
think.
something like that. Yeah,
Yeah, there's
paragliding.
base jump, there's
Yeah.
paragliding. I mean, like when I was a kid with my parents, we used to do that a lot,
You
and I
did?
think I
Yeah.
got a little bit fed up of this. So, I mean, I still love doing some hiking, like sometimes, but I'd rather, I would say, just like stay in the city, in the mountains, and just like enjoying the landscape and the views.
Hmm.
But like I sometimes I like to hike, but it's mostly about like I just love like watching nature. It's
Mm.
just something really cool about the island too.
Do you have a lot of animals there?
Well, I would say we have more insects than animals. Like we don't have any like lions or
Okay.
elephants or
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's more insects that are really specific. Like I don't know if you heard about the chameleon.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
is?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know the chameleon that change colors.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
have
Yeah. Yeah.
tons
Yeah.
of this
Yeah.
here, different sorts.
Yeah.
We have a lot of geckos, different kind lizards, and yeah, some specific butterflies too. But we don't have like proper animals. I would say more small stuff. You know.
Do you get any dangerous animals, venom, snakes or anything?
We have like snakes, but are not venomous. But I
Okay.
would say like the most dangerous stuff that we have around the islands are sharks.
Oh yeah.
Because, you know, it's
Yeah.
an
You
island.
you must have like a really amazing sea life there, ocean life. Like
Yeah,
I was
like,
watching. I was
there's
doing
a lot
my
of scuba diving.
yeah.
Yeah,
I was doing
yeah,
my research. Then I saw the island of sharks was one head of the one YouTube link I saw. So there.
yeah. It's this thing is pretty interesting because at the same time it's a reality because like we didn't have any problem with sharks for like the last, I would say, since I was born, 30 years. I mean there was has been like some sharks. There was like one attack, and 1 year there's been like 20 attacks, you know, in 1 year, and so people started to freak out. And it got like an eye on the island saying like, oh my god, it's an island where there's like a lot of shark attacks and blah blah blah
Okay.
blah
Yeah.
blah blah blah,
Yeah.
which is at the same time, you know, good to inform people, but at the same time it's just like, you know, bringing fear towards fear. And like, you know, I mean, sharks have always been there and they will always be in the sea because it's their habitat. And I think that like, you know, it's yeah, it's an interesting perspective of the island, because I think that, you know what, because we're connected to France, and so we know a lot of French people, and so when even like among French people, when they say where you from, I'm like, oh, I'm from Réunion Island, a lot of people are like, oh yeah, Shark Island. I'm like, no, it's not Shark Island.
Where would you take me?
Yeah, that's my swimming pool.
That's your swimming pool.
Yeah, that's, you know, I mean, it's how I roll. No, so yeah, I love this place. It's in Saint-Philippe. It's called it's a beach called Le Vieux-Port. And something specific about this place is that usually you can't swim because it's dangerous. But it's been raining so much lately that the water of the rain did this on the picture that you're seeing right now, and so people are swimming on the beach, which is crazy. And so I was lucky enough to experience it too. And I don't know, like when you go there, you feel like time is stopping. Like every time I go there, I feel like I can stay there for forever, because the sand is very it's a mix of volcanic stones and sands from the beach, and yeah,
So why it's dangerous
beautiful.
to swim there? Sharks?
Yeah, sharks, and also because there's a lot of coral reefs, and so there's not a lot of place to. I mean, you can like have water on your feet and like, you know, get me there, but still like it's very rare that the waves are not pretty big. So that's why, you know, like when this happens, it was just, you know, crazy, because you were able to swim on this beach that is known for not being able to swim on.
Was that
So
was
next
that
time you
what
will
my
come to
question
the
was?
island.
Was where would you take me in Réunion Island? Was that one of the places where would you take me there? if I
Yeah,
come there?
definitely. Because like one of the craziest thing about this place is that you can see everything of Rain Island. So you can see the beach, you can see the black sand that is very specific, and next to this beach you have like lava. You know, like the lava that just came straight to the sea, and so you have this whole thing of like seeing, you know, I don't know, like how can I say it, but like the whole scenery of Rain Island in one spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have trees, you have beach, you have lavas, you have great colors also. The colors are beautiful.
Oh, I wish I would come there. Oh my God.
Then come.
I will. I will. I will.
Yeah, definitely, man.